leave, use that item to get another item, and another dungeon, leave, and then you had to backtrack to the other dungeons that you did. And it was just it made you go all over the map, and I ended up full clearing the entire map. The very last available check was my final check.
Grossity, gross, grossity, gross.
Yeah.
You know what? I should probably put on that controller display if I'm using that. Push face buttons for start and hide the menu. We're good to go. Yeah, you can see my controller up there. Aha! Haven't done this streaming thing in a minute. I've been too busy with secret project in the background, which I'm excited about, which is weeks or maybe months away from finishing, but secret project in the background is exciting.
Always is.
Always is.
And it's in the and it's hidden, and it's in the background. Stay tuned.
All
right.
Chalice has fallen down a deep dark rabbit hole that I will not be following them down. But they have decided, for some ungodly reason, to replay Sonic Adventure 2 and try and 100% it, meaning all 120 emblems and A ranking all the missions.
Good luck with that.
No, they don't need luck. They need as much support as they can get in these trying times.
Well, all they need is a miracle. All they need is you.
Oh, nope, I'm definitely not. Me bad at video games, especially Sonic? No, they don't want me anywhere near there. What they also need, in the process of this, they found out that their GameCube memory card had gone, and so they had to order a new one. I don't know how that went for them.
I'm not sure why it didn't post a tweet, but it should be live.
Oh,
it failed to post the tweet, but it didn't give me. It just gave a generic error code that meant nothing.
Oh. There, you can have my video if you so choose. And I will actually remember to pin this message
whenever
correctly.
He's ready, I'll hit start.
We're good.
Let's turn this on. There we go. Oh, I need be right back.
My very comfy desk
Necessitar le chapeau.
Oh? My very comfy desk chair has started to tip over from the well-worn in and incredibly comfy to starting to fall apart and maybe less comfy and more annoying.
Mm-hmm.
And I am afraid to start looking for a new desk chair. I was thinking to myself, you know what? I should just like buy the exact same model of office chair that I have like at work. And so I scan the little like QR code that they have on the bottom of the work office chair to find out that it is, one, out of production by the wholesaler that they bought it from, and two, the wholesaler price was over $2,000 a chair. And I went, no!
Did they buy you a freaking Aeron or something?
I was gonna say, what kind of fancy place did you work for?
It's not a nice chair. I'm going to put this out there. It's not a $2,000 chair.
For that amount of money, you should be getting like an Aeron or a Herman Miller or something like that.
No, this chair feels like it's an Amazon Basics kind of chair. I don't know how they got ripped off that bad, but they did.
But they did.
All
right.
It's one of those more money than sense kind of places, you know?
All right, I've got everybody lined up.
You can say hi to the camera for a minute, and then you'll go in there.
Is that a Chunksy in the background I'm hearing?
Yeah, she just said hi to the camera. So.
Hi, Chunksy.
Yeah, that is hashtag chunky%.
Gotta love it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's actual audio coming through. I hadn't checked. So just double checking. We are starting with seed. Oh, I loaded up a test seed that I just haven't been playing because I'm brilliant like that. Here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got one. Just I'd started. I always have to play just a couple minutes of one just to get back used to the physics.
No, I loaded up a test seed. I made a new one for today, and then I haven't been playing it. I was just too busy jawing with Dan about his vacation.
Oh, I need to check the Steam sale when we get
Bhutan,
done with this too.
By the way,
let's see. So we got coin 8, music block, flower 4-2. That's what I got. Okay. Because that was definitely not what I was idling on for the last 5 minutes here.
Right, I popped the link in there.
Ta-da!
Hey, first try again. First try every time. I will give what's his name? Will Arnett that did that. Is that as I never remember what his name is. I get him confused. The Ted Lasso guy. I always get him confused with
No, Will Arnett is Batman.
That's who I'm talking about. Then Batman. Yeah. Like I got to give him credit. He did one of the best Batman.
Yeah, Will Arnett is a fantastic Batman. Will Arnett has no right to be that good of a Batman.
No, he is. He is so freaking good as Batman. It's like not even funny. Like that is one of the better parts of that. One of the better things of the fact that Lego exists. That like that was just such a good Batman. 100% of the time, first time, every time.
I don't know if it is so much the writing as his actual performance of it, because that writing could fall really flat given any other voice actor.
I think it's just him. Yeah, I don't think it's the writing. I think it's to be fair, I think it's a combination of both.
What are you guys talking about?
Will Arnett's Lego Batman.
Oh, I mean, I like him as Lego Batman.
Yeah, no, I think most of Lego Batman rests on Will Arnett's shoulders as a voice actor, because it took me the longest time to connect Will Arnett from Arrested Development to Will Arnett as BoJack Horseman to Will Arnett as Lego Batman. They feel very, very, very different as a character actor.
Oh, they are very different. I forget where because I didn't watch Arrested Development when it was first on, so I'm trying to remember my first exposure to Will Arnett.
Those are the only things I know him from, so like you're gonna have to dig deeper than I will for that.
Come on.
No, I didn't lose everybody, did I?
No, we just haven't missed anything.
I was just gonna say.
Oh, that's right. He was in Blades of Glory. That's right.
Was he?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in a hot minute. Yeah, microphone arm fell off, so I had to fix it. I had to do very quick surgery.
I just break out the duct tape. Handyman's favorite tool.
No, it's just Dan gave me a recommendation on a stand one. I need to do that. This one just is. This one's just not. It's a pain. Like it served its time. It has served. It has served its time. It has been. It is serviced well and long, and it is time for greener pastures.
Oh, that's right. He was Devin in 30 Rock. That's the first time I remember.
See, I never watched
him.
30 Rock. I never watched Arrested Development either. I was never interested in Arrested Development.
Good times.
30 Rock, I actually am interested in. Arrested Development, I was never interested in it.
See, I have not seen 30 Rock. I was late to the party on Arrested Development. Like late post Netflix finishing that whole thing off. And no, the writing in Arrested Development is just so consistently snappy, and it's filled of like callback humor and miscommunication humor that it does it for me. Like the 3 layers of meaning to a reference sort of thing.
See, that's almost exactly why I don't really like it, because I get really annoyed with misunderstanding humor. Like I find it gets old very quickly for me.
It's less misunderstanding humor of like, why doesn't person A talk to person B, but more person A says something that means a completely different context to person B and C, and they all think they're on the same page about it.
See, that would get that would get on my nerves extraordinarily fast.
I love that kind of humor. Because that takes a lot of like a lot of really attentive writing for the setup and payoff of that joke. It's not just like a obvious surface level sort of thing.
You know how like how there's always those shows and everybody has at least one that everybody else thinks is absolute and utter genius, has the best writing in history, is one of the funniest things ever made, and you just can't stand it for whatever reason.
Yeah,
and don't
The Office.
see any of that. Yeah, I'm also the same way with The Office.
See, I can't. I can't The Office because of secondhand cringe. Like I will turn myself inside out watching it. Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, I hate cringe humor. Embarrassment humor or cringe humor is just, I hate it. Like I don't. It's not. It's not my thing. It's not my.
The reason why I like 30 Rock is that it's entirely getting hoisted by your own petard humor.
Yeah,
I love that stuff.
See, I need to give whatever Larry David's show is that's been ongoing for a while.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah, I need to give Curb a second.
That is also more hoisted by your own.
Yeah,
petard
and see,
humor.
that's another one. Me and Larry David are no. I don't like anything Larry David ever did. I don't like Larry David. Like I don't find him funny. I don't find his writing style funny.
The
hot
bits and
take.
pieces
I don't
I've
like
seen.
Seinfeld.
The bits and pieces I've seen have been good, but again, it's such a wide breadth of show to start diving into. It's almost intimidating.
Yeah, and I am in no way going to sit here and say it's bad. That's the other thing with it too. No, I mean, it's not in the league. Yeah, it's not it's not. Like, I don't think it's bad by any stretch of the imagination. I think the guy's extraordinarily talented, and clearly he's good at what he does. Like, but yeah, so The Office though falls into that category, and there's a rare category with show, and there's a couple of them off the top of my head I can name that are like that, but God dang it. There's a couple of what the fuck? But it falls into that rare one where like I like watching like shorts of the show. Like clips of it are very, very funny, and I get why people like the thing about it. But when I try to watch an entire show, I think it's stupid and annoying, and I hate it. Like I just cannot. And I have tried both incarnations. I've tried to watch both the American and the British, which are two entirely different things, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, part of the whole thing that works with the American one, I get it, is that Steve Carell actually thinks he's a good boss in it. Like, he's actually a caring guy. He thinks he's, honest to God, a good boss. Ricky Gervais, on the other hand, in the British one, is just a fucking dick and doesn't care, doesn't pretend to be anything else.
Wow.
Well, I mean, that's just Ricky Gervais.
Yeah, that's Ricky Gervais. That's what I'm saying. But it's two completely different characters.
While I'm stalling for time for Blau's sake, speaking,
Blau coming?
he just messaged in the race saying, "Oh, I'll be right there."
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, we can hold then.
I just got that
practice.
Yeah, I
message.
didn't
I'm
know he was
stalling for
coming.
time, which getting Bob John is. Do you see that Dune trailer?
Yes.
I haven't. So they're not making 3, right?
No.
They flat said this is.
It was always supposed to be two parts.
Because to me, it should be 3 shorter movies.
I really like the split that they're doing, and I understand where you're coming with the 3 you have part 1, which is the fall of Atreides, part 2, which is whatever's going on with the Harkonnens, and then 3 is the Fremen, right? Like that's
Yeah.
I can see
like,
that, but they're
what
kind
I
of
would have liked to. Yeah, what I would have liked to have seen them do, and they may do that to an extent because I'd heard that they mentioned this. To me, they should have ended the first one with the crashed ornithopter. You know, where the books end in the original book is the best places to do it. In that first one, have that big climactic battle at the end, because the way they ended it, and there was no good place to end this first movie without like making it 6 hours long. So they just did the best they could with it, because you had to end it after the battle. Like there's no other place to end it at, because that is the climax of that section of the thing, and that's the climax of the movie. Everything else is anticlimactic after that. It's all falling
the thing
action.
is that it was hard enough for them to get part 1 done. You know, they were trying to do it where, like, if they could get a sequel, then, you know, they tried to do it such that, you know, it's hard enough to make 1 Dune movie, let alone 2. 3 is a stretch.
And well, but see, that's the thing, is in a perfect world, if they'd done it, that's how they would have done it. It would have been 3 like hour-and-a-half movies to 2 hours. You would have done that. The second movie would have been Paul among the Fremen coming of age, and at the same time, you would be cutting back and forth between him and this is what they've talked about might happen in this movie. You would be cutting back and forth between him and Phaedra. So you would see both of them developing, learning to be who they are, coming into their own, not knowing each other. And then the third movie would be the fights at the end of the third book.
Dan, you gotta watch that trailer.
The third movie would have been when he's the Kwisatz Haderach, and Paul Muad'Dib, and that would have been the war. That would have been the war against the Harkonnens, and that it would have been an all-in-action thing. But that would have been so cool to see, like him and like that, the whole movie of him and Phaedra both coming of age at the same time and getting groomed into their roles, for lack of a better term.
The reason I bring up Did You See the Dune movie in conjunction with getting Bob to watch things that he said he absolutely will never watch in 1,000 years is if Denis Villeneuve sticks the landing on Dune 2 and it's fine as a 2-part movie that's 6 hours long, can I convince you to watch Blade Runner 2049?
No.
Damn it.
That I'm out on. Like I'm not Blade Runner. I'm content watching Blade Runner where I've ended it.
Yeah, the man's gonna stick the landing on a 2-part Dune. It makes the first movie better. I will go one step further.
But see, like, I know just as many people that say it ruins the first movie completely.
Those people are wrong and bad.
Those people want to have opinions about whether someone's a replicant or not, and those people we don't speak to in this house.
He's not a replicant. They made that up. They literally made that up for this. People just make that up because they're reading shit into the movie that's not there.
Exactly.
So yeah,
but there's also shit in the movie that's there. It is totally up to interpretation.
Ridley Scott was fucking with everybody.
It's because there's 14 billion different cuts, but literally even the shit that's there, they're reading into that. Like, it doesn't exist. What you think exists doesn't exist. Like, I'm sorry, it's not there.
Yes,
these people want it to be there. I'm using the metaphorically, you not like butt face.
No. And that is entirely the text of the film. Is that you want something to exist, so you believe in it, even if there isn't anything there. That's the beauty of the question of replicant or not.
It's literally the Sasquatch meme. Believe in yourself, even if no one else does.
Yep. It's a shame she won't live, but who does? Hey, Blau's here, by the way.
See, and the other thing is, like, you got to remember, I've read the book too, and like, while they're only tangentially related, Ridley Scott's version is inspired by it. It was inspired by the book. It's kind of like almost an homage to the book. Like, for one, like Roy Batty's good in the book. Like, he's a good villain. Like, it really works. He's not Rutger fucking Hauer in that. Like, no, like Rutger Hauer just took something that wasn't there and owned it and made it unreal. Like, the thing is, like, for some reason, like, Decker is for the most part pretty useless in the movie.
Oh,
like he gets his ass kicked all the time. He gets saved by Rachel. Like in the book, he's a badass. Like Roy Batty is terrified of him. Like that's how it works. Like he is a completely. I mean, he's an even more nuanced character in the book. Like he's he's like really struggling with the ideas of what he's doing and like the realities of the world, and like they do the question of the replicant, but that's partly because the Rachel character in it kind of says, well, you sure you're human? And like, it's like, because the whole point is like in the books, the replicants are getting so real that they're passing, they're doing like Rachel. They're passing the test.
So
Voight Kampf or whatever.
One of my major criticisms of the original Blade Runner that I have softened on in recent years, completely unrelated to the sequel, is that it has the Goldfinger problem.
Okay, explain.
In the movie Goldfinger, which is all-time classic Bond, you can remove James Bond from that movie and nothing changes. Plot-wise, that is.
That's the same for Raiders of the Lost Ark, isn't it?
Is that actually true in Raiders, though? It's been a million years since I watched Raiders.
Yeah,
I don't think Bang Theory meme, but is that actually true?
Well, the thing about removing Indiana Jones from Raiders is that the conclusion is foregone because they get the Ark of the Covenant and everyone dies. Like, whether or not he's there, it doesn't matter. A nuke goes off. Wham, wham.
Yeah, but I mean, would they have in Raiders? Would they have ever found it without him? I mean, because that whole.
How much was the Polar package?
It was like $45, I think.
Okay, I'm sending it now.
Oh, you can do it when you're ready.
But yeah, the same
issue. Doom Guy is neat for following. Thank you.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, thank you very much.
Oh, I need to be on.
Hello there.
Okay, I sent it.
Thank you, Blau. Hang on. Blau, can you say some words for a minute? I think I gotta dial you.
Some words for a minute.
Yep, because you're a little hot.
He's a little hot.
Oh.
I mean, he is. I mean,
I was gonna let you run with that, but
Blau is a nice looking guy.
Today. It is super hot.
Hey, Doom Guy is neat. I'm glad that I was able to send you to these folks. These are the wonderful people over at Let's Racing Time. They are fantastic.
Yeah, Blau, you might want to turn your gain down slightly.
Which it's supposed to be, which given where Blau's at, it's supposed to be upwards on 100 all weekend. So I just assume for Blau in the hell of South Alabama, it's going to be like 120. But
suppose I could just move away from the mic some.
There you go. Hey, that's perfect. Okay, can you please say some more words?
Some more words.
Perfect. All right. Yeah, it was like 82 degrees up here, and it's just like humid as hell. Just like water. You can just see water in the air. Just like,
well, that's just a normal day for us, even in the winter. But
this week has been miserable between, just it's been constant thunderstorms all week. But hey, at least it has the temerity to be bad this week when I'm home and not last week when I'm on vacation.
Fair.
Shall we kick this off?
Yes, I am. I will say that It's All About the Pentiums is my favorite Weird Al song. As spoiler alert for every Weird Al song ever.
It is an S tier of S tiers.
Since we're talking about Weird Al for a second, I just have to say, Mudface, how dare you? How dare you think I perform this way?
It's an A song. It's fine.
It's an S, and you know it. You're just contrarian.
What did he say is an A tier? Hold up. What heresy did he? What?
I am not going to be put on tribunal over calling the Lady Gaga parody
besides,
A.
That is not his most egregious
I'm
thinking.
actually.
His
Okay,
most
I don't have an
egregious
opinion. I don't
thinking
have
is
an
Jurassic
opinion.
Park.
Okay, I don't have an opinion on that one, Budface, so you're safe there. I just assumed, knowing you, that it was some heresy.
No.
So,
See, Suya is a totally different tier than S. You're getting this all mixed up there, Doom Guy.
I'll sue you is like there. It's S plus plus plus. Like it's No, I'll sue you is great. I'll sue Ben Affleck. Do I even need a reason?
But yeah, Albuquerque. I mean, Albuquerque. I'm sorry. It's just
Albuquerque's S tier. Dan's wrong if he says otherwise.
See this?
Yes,
this is why we need to have
Doom
a little
guy.
bit more discerning.
Dan is wrong. He won't admit that he's wrong, but he is.
See, but here's the thing. It's like I love Albuquerque in the drawn form that's in the illustrated Weird Al. If they made a video for it based on those illustrations, but like the problem with Albuquerque was that the further extremely long annoying songs made it worse.
If you'd
because
like
it gave him license for being
please
annoying.
hang up and try again.
See,
Ricky
he can say that opinion all he wants. Doom guy, we'll know that we're correct. We can just be content in that we have the correct opinion on that subject. So
Albuquerque's my favorite Weird Al song.
We haven't even brought up my controversial opinions about French geniuses. But I want to move on this race, boys. Let's go.
We can always talk about Weird Al while we're racing. Hey, everybody.
Oh, that was a cool one.
The Weird Al podcast never ends.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we've only got 2 episodes left. It's the real end of an era.
There's an enigma. Yep. Tier list 2, the revenge. Oh, yeah.
It's been so long since we recorded that. That was like back in the 90s.
I know. What I've been thinking about doing is releasing less cut versions that have like what I would call the bootleg cuts.
You really do need to get started just for Buttface's sake.
You cut all of Ricky's racist rants out of there.
Sounds like a YouTube channel.
All right. Hey everybody, welcome to Thursday night Let's Racing Time. That's right, it is Thursday. I'm Kefka Floyd. I am your host. This stream is brought to you by the delicious taste of Worcester's Own Polar Seltzer. We've got a bottle of dragon fruit lemonade. We are still on our, how would you say? We are still on our, I'm looking, okay. Summer flavor binge. You see, I lose my ability to narrate.
Are you a summer sommelier?
Because dragon fruit lemonade, one of the repeats from last year, got it tonight. But as you know, we didn't have stuff most of last week because I was on vacation. I was up on the rocky shores of Maine, and on my way home from Maine, I stopped at a store. I bought 4 bags of Fox's chips, and I also bought 12 bottles of Clearly Canadian. And Buttface, I have here on stream tonight a bottle of wild cherry.
It's an okay flavor. You want to go for that blackberry. That's where it's at.
Trust me, they're not 12 of the same flavor. There's a dozen of many flavors.
Peach is also pretty choice.
I don't like peaches, but you do you. Peaches. Anyway, we will enjoy a sip of this.
You all saw the meme I posted of that, right?
I did. Yeah, that was great.
Oh, this is so good. It is clearly my favorite Canadian.
Them guys, me and you were agreeing. So
Buttface, you've been knocked down another peg.
Blau also said it's his favorite song. So.
Hey. I can't compete with Clearly Canadian. I am barely opaque Canadian at best.
Next, in the upper right-hand corner, he's the man that Molly Hetches says shouldn't play this game too long. He's the whiskey man, Mr. Bob the Elder.
Thank you, Dan. I am indeed your favorite whiskey drinking Southern friend, Bob the Elder, the one with the charming accent. Stomach's still a little wonky after yesterday, so I've just got a Bob's Island tea tonight. Nothing special. This one's same ounces, no strawberry syrup this time. And I will say to Doom Guy, yeah, everything you know is wrong is S tier. Virus Alert is S tier. I don't think I know Close But No Cigar.
It's a cake.
Dare to be stupid.
It's a really good cake cover.
That's a good iced tea. So yeah. Anyway, back to you, Dan.
All right.
If it's cake, cake is going to be good. So
yeah,
I love cake. But
next, in the lower right-hand corner, he's my currently indeterminate favorite Canadian who's still in the doghouse for sinking Jurassic Park. He's not a buttface. No, I'm sorry, I have to do my bit. Nada buttface.
Would you say I'm in the Dino doggy house?
Yabba dabba do now.
Yabba dabba.
This is just the airing of the Al sins that we've done. Anyways, because the pre-show has been going long, I'm like halfway through my gin and tonic, which is a problem if I'm going to have any kind of performance at this Mario race.
And last,
would you say perform this way?
Oh.
And last but not least, in the lower left-hand corner, they may call Alabama the Crimson Tide, but we call him Deacon Blues. He's everybody's favorite Blah Major.
Hey y'all, Major here. Sorry if I'm coming in hot on the mic tonight, but I had to adjust it for recording with a certain face made of butt.
Secret projects.
It's been a good time.
It's been a great time. Also, nope, it's completely gone. Nope, never mind. My thought just disappeared. Continue.
And I pulled my first flavor out of the Summer Dan box. It is raspberry limoncello, which I don't think I've had before.
That is one of the new summer flavors for this year.
So here goes. Bottoms up.
What the fuck is limoncello?
Limoncello, like the liqueur.
Oh,
I
thought it was Lyman because it's spelled with an I.
Well, it
it's
is. But
Italian.
What it's referencing is probably the limoncello, but it's
Look.
lime.
I'm an uncultured swine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm American, so that's pretty much given.
That's what Budface is good for, Doom Guy. He always does shit like that.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Good. I can really taste the raspberry. Not so much on the lemon.
Speaking of Blau's intro, Weird Al really should have done some more Steely Dan work. That's ripe for parodying.
Speaking of Steely Dan, I was listening to they got a DAT copy of the second arrangement.
Ooh.
That sounds really good.
Ooh.
Also, I gotta make you mad, Dan. I think Gump is a better parody than or movie parody than Jurassic Park.
No.
Yeah,
Gump is definitively a better movie
no,
parody than Jurassic Park.
No, very much not.
As the
It's a
person
better
who is in
song than
charge of
Jurassic
this-
Park, and it's a better parody.
No.
Yeah.
Jurassic
Park's
double
eh.
no.
Yeah.
As a
Yeah.
Sounds like
since I am in
Bob and
charge of the
Blau
stream,
need to
I
get
am
together and do their own podcast.
There's
Yeah.
silence.
No, if we did that, we would create World War III.
Yes, we're already dangerously close to agreeing here.
What did I say about silence? Oh my god.
Well, I'm wearing an Auburn shirt. It'll be okay.
Anyway, I'm going to pause this music. And we've got our stuff ready to go. Get your start buttons ready. I've got the timer ready. Actually, I should put the timer on a part of the screen I can see, like over there. All right.
There.
Not there. There. I will count us down with 3, 2, 1, go, and we will be off. Counting down in 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, the joke is, Doom guys, that Buttface lives with not a girl face, who is our favorite Canadian. So he's mainly just that guy that lives with our favorite Canadian.
Butts. I'm probably gonna have to do that, aren't I? Crud. Oh, that's crud-tastic. At this point, we don't really necessarily need luck. We've got this down to a science, right?
Watch it be that.
A science of fuckery, I guess.
I mean, that's how randos go.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that was something.
I'm hoping.
I love something. Something's my favorite.
I'm hoping I get lucky.
The most repetitive song Daft Punk ever wrote.
That is not the most repetitive song Daft Punk. I
think every song Daft Punk ever wrote is repetitive.
You know that to be false, demonstrably.
Yes.
Most repetitive song Daft Punk ever wrote. I didn't want to be where I was all of a sudden. Where I was bad. Where I is better.
So, thanks to the Weird Al podcast, I have heard your horoscope for today for the first time ever in my life.
That's a good one.
That is such a good song.
Good song.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It is a good song, but when I heard it, it sounded so familiar to me. Like, I swear I could have heard. I know I hadn't heard that, like Weird Al's your horoscope for today. I know I hadn't heard it before, but I had heard a song that sounded exactly like it. And it had been living in the back of my mind, rent-free for like 15 years. But I did not remember what it was. So I was just super butt mad about it, trying to remember what it was for like a week.
Then you heard a real Big Fish record?
No, I remembered that, back in like 2008 or whatever, World of Warcraft videos, making like just goofy ass videos using World of Warcraft assets was a big thing. And apparently someone had made a World of Warcraft version of your horoscope for today, going over each of the classes.
Oh, wow.
I was gonna say your
so you
horoscope
had
for
heard
today
it after a fashion, and just a parody of the parody.
Well, it's not a parody; it's a Weird Al original.
Yeah, but it's a parody of Weird Al or an homage. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
what I heard
style
was
parody,
Weird Al.
guys.
Yeah.
Is it really a style parody? It's just because it's not. It's a
Al
style parody,
with...
but it's not. It's not a pastiche. We made this distinction before.
But I also had a little bit of that whole passage of time dreading going on with finding this out, because I noticed the video was uploaded 15 years ago, and the guy actually went on to make a version 2 of it with like much better sound quality and stuff, and brand new lyrics updated for the Death Knight that had been added since the original. And that one is 10 years old, and I'm like, holy cow, where's the time gone?
I went all into Final Fantasy 11 and 14, Blau. I could have told you that.
Jesus.
I only spent not even a year playing through Final Fantasy 14.
I spent all of a month and didn't even get through A Realm Reborn.
I think it took me 7 years to go from the beginning of A Realm Reborn all the way to the end of Endwalker.
What I was going to say is you probably heard a lot of your horoscope for today if you were anywhere near Homestuck. The Blighted Shadow.
I have managed to successfully avoid Homestuck.
Avoid like the plague at all costs.
See, I still don't even know what it is. I hear people talk about it, and I have absolutely no idea what the fuck they're talking about.
Unless you know the better. God!
Apparently Undertale guy is involved with it.
Shh,
okay.
That's one way to put it. This is a friggin' seed, fellas. This is a seed.
It's been pretty breezy so far.
Sure,
yeah, I
you
was
say
gonna say
that.
this has been like really, really easy. Other than I had some really bad Hammer Brother luck.
I mean,
a bad hit
getting all the water levels, but I mean,
I haven't got any water levels.
I just got 2 in a row.
You're ahead of me then.
Oh, damn it. Well, that's gonna cost me
You
some
guys are
time.
actually doing water levels? What's wrong with you?
I haven't done a water level.
I'm gonna say, what you talking about over there? Oh, I missed where I was supposed to go up here. Missed something fierce.
Yeah, I can't tell the difference between like something that was a month ago and 2 years ago at this point.
How about that Super Mario Bros. Wonder?
Oh, you have no idea how excited So, hey, fun fact. I've never played a single new Super Mario Bros. Game.
Well, the good thing is that
I've only played the original one.
They're clearly putting away the trappings of new Super Mario Brothers with this.
No, this looks like they're embracing style.
Okay, let me just say, the people who are harsh on Super Mario or new Super Mario Bros. Are just in denial, because those games are great.
New Super Mario Brothers.
I didn't really like it. I mean, I don't think it's bad. I don't think like I said, I only played the original one, and I don't think it was bad by any stretch of the imagination. I just didn't enjoy it.
Well, here's the thing about it. It's a vocal minority that tries to trash on them.
Yeah, I got no interest in trashing on it. I just didn't personally enjoy it. Like
all 4 of the new Super Mario Bros. Games have outsold every 3D Mario except Odyssey.
I didn't like the. I should have been primed to like it, but I didn't like the. I didn't like the whole competitive aspect of it. You know, like where you're bouncing off of other players and stuff like that. There's just something about it. I just didn't. I don't know. It didn't grab me. Like I expected it to like it a lot better than I did.
So I'm just gonna say, while I think all the games are great, they have some really good level design. I will give it to you that aesthetically, they didn't do a whole lot since the first one.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm happy about with Wonder, is that they're finally willing to do something different with it.
Yeah, when I saw that trailer, I was like, wow, these sprites
hell yeah.
A lot of Mario 3.
You know what that reminds me of more than Mario 3 even. It's given me big Mario Land 2 vibes.
Everything gives you Mario Land 2 vibes, Buttface.
Well, okay, here's the thing. Mario Land 2, I had to look this up, is the most recent 2D Mario that I've played.
Mm-hmm.
Because the only other 2D Marios that they released since then were new Super Mario Bros. Like wrap your noodle around that one.
I'm just happy that they're giving us more playable characters.
Yeah, you got to be ahead of me, Blau, because this is the first water level I've seen.
What water levels are you guys
I mean, I've
doing?
only done one non-fortress level period, but
it may be that Super Mario Wonder may just be the new Super Mario Brothers 2 that I've been begging for all these years.
Oh, we already got new Super Mario Bros. 2. That was on 3DS. It was a good game. It was a good game.
No, I'm specifically talking about a new Super Mario Brothers 2.
Like a new kick at the can.
No.
I'm glad that they dropped the
I know what you mean, Dan. They're just giving you shit.
Shite! Go!
I'm glad that they dropped the whole new moniker because, you know, people make a good point. You instantly date your material when you call it new.
Well, and I also like... I am not a big fan of Odyssey. I think it is a particularly weak 3D Mario, but I will admit that they do a lot with theming, and I'm excited to see what they do with Wonder, given the Alice in Wonderland theming that they seem to be going for.
Oh, I get it now.
Wait, you didn't get that?
I didn't catch that.
I just got that, like, right. Oh, that was dumb with me. I'm dumb.
Yeah, it's doing like it's the drug trip Mario, the one that they've been saying they were doing for years. What if Mario actually did do the shrooms?
I saw the movie. I know what happens when he does shrooms.
Well, you know,
About them.
There's also that. Who's winning is anyone's guess. Also, please don't spoil in the chat who is ahead of who. We like to keep that a mystery until the last minute when Blau comes in first.
Yeah, pretty much.
You guys always do that.
And you know what?
Because you always come in first.
I do not.
And I just lost the race right there by that game over. So that cost me any shot at the race. So.
What are you doing gaming over? You shouldn't be playing levels in this seed. Just skip everything.
Yeah. I can't. Don't have any means of doing it.
You got to just
that
be
game.
skipping.
That game over cost me any chance at the seed.
Do better.
To win.
Don't fall in a hole. That would be stupid of me.
I just ran right into that.
You gonna be down in a hole like Alice in Chains? Down in a hole.
That was a dumb way to die.
You talk shit about Alice in Chains, me and you are gonna fight.
We're not gonna fight.
You guys give me crap about winning all the time, but Buttface still has a personal best that's better than my personal best.
Mine's better than your personal best, but somehow or another you always win when we race.
Sounds like what I'm hearing, Bob, is you only try when Blau's not there. You need to step it up.
Yeah, trust me, that's not the case.
You need to stop being bouncy. I hate it when you're bouncing.
The game over in that situation was not in any way what I wanted.
I literally just ran into
No.
Run
Okay,
into enemies.
So Doom Guy, we did a randomized run of this. So all the stages are shuffled, all the worlds are shuffled, all the enemies are shuffled, all the power-ups are shuffled. Well, power-ups you get from
we tried shuffling power-ups once, and we got like a bajillion stars and never any shrooms.
And it also made some levels nigh impossible to beat because of that.
Yeah, it was rough. Like, it was not something you wanted to play. Like, it was miserable, so we all kind of agreed not to run that again.
I think we would probably try it again if it were possible to make it so stars don't get shuffled.
Yeah, it's just everything was stars.
And also a place where you really needed stars didn't have a star.
Yeah, I'm thinking that one level that's the Star Rush level. Disgusting.
Although I would think that if you were making the randomizer, you would sanity check that to.
Yeah, I would have thought that, like, because most of this is actually pretty heavily sanity checked. Hence, like the one, the one load bearing level that we can't turn auto scrollers off.
The one load bearing level that you can't turn auto scrollers off that does have, if an enemy that follows you spawns there, which one can, and it causes the one platform to load, which it won't, then the level is just incompletable.
Oh,
yep, that is yeah, that one is.
You
horrible.
just learn to live with that level. You see that level, it strikes fear in your heart, and you never forget. I'm still waiting for this water level, Bob. What you talking about?
I've only ran into one, and it was, I mean, I had to do the, I mean, it wasn't a swim level. It was just a level of water in it, and then there was no way to avoid it.
Water with level. I don't want to.
Yeah, it wasn't a swim level. Like, it wasn't like the, the underwater level. It was a level with rising and falling water in it. Yeah, that game over cost me an easy 5 minutes. That was the race.
Someone put a door where I really wanted any other thing to be.
Right. God dang it.
Also, someone put some friggin' hot foots where I didn't want them.
Hot feets.
That's always the case. There's girl face.
Nope, that was not a girl face. That was a blowlet.
Ah, blowlet. Okay, I just heard.
That was my wife bringing in polar seltzer.
Got you. Bearer of polar seltzer.
Frau Blau knows what's up.
Yep.
Oh, Watson! The dumbest thing just happened because I forgot how screen wraps on this one screen.
Yeah.
When you fly up and you hit your head on the spikes that are above you that you can't see.
Oh, I love me some clearly Canadian.
It's delicious. I'm gonna be honest, Dan. It's a little too sweet for me. It's not my favorite clear soft drink. It's kind of syrupy. Now, as a mixer, you can't go wrong.
See, I like clearly Canadian because it's like, how do you say? It's lighter than a soda.
It feels very syrupy to me.
Like, it's 11 ounces and it's 90 calories. So it's, whereas a 12 ounce, so like a Coke is usually like, what, 130?
Wow.
140, I think.
You forget I have a young guy's metabolism. I'm not counting calories just yet.
Oh, I was off the wagon so bad.
Well, sounds like you need to get back on that grapefruit diet.
Oh, I've been back on the wagon.
Grapefruit diet. Oh, back a bottle of beer.
Shit.
I've been on and off a diet, quote unquote. I mean, I try to count calories, but I'm not too strict about it because you're gonna lose your mind when you adhere too strictly to that.
Yeah, I just stay under a certain amount on average for it, and every and that.
Since my actual wedding, I have lost enough weight to go down 4 inches in pant size.
That's awesome. Yeah,
you were like going
I knew you'd
hard.
I knew you'd said you'd lost a good bit.
That was bullcrap. That's all I could say about that.
Well, thank you for not having the worst stage layout, but I would appreciate it if you had a better stage layout, you know?
I don't know, this one I just beat was pretty fucking awful. Like, I mean, I just had to eat power-ups at the end of it, but it's like, that stage is one of the worst stages in the game in vanilla.
That is the cleanest I've ever done that fight. Holy shit. I saw the matrix there. I calculated the bounces. I don't know. I was pretty fast on that one. You gotta tell me how to be faster.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm staying under a certain overall calorie one, but I'm not counting calories on it. I'm just staying under.
I haven't been aggressively counting calories in a long time.
Yeah.
But when I'm on vacation and I'm off the wagon and I come back, it's like I gotta be a little more
to
strict.
get back on.
What was that, Wendy?
That was luck right there.
Oh, did you
Shit,
Wendy?
I'm way behind.
You Wendying, boy.
Shit, I'm way behind.
She jumped when she wasn't.
So she starts. I'm
at least
starting
stage
to learn.
3 because I'm not there yet.
I'm starting to learn Wendy. She jumps only when she's thrown her third thing out. She does a double
she jumps
jump
at the end of it. Yeah.
Asshole like
How
that.
did I end up that far behind? Is that game over that bad?
Did you hammer in the first world?
I haven't had a chance to hammer. I haven't been a spot to hammer.
There's a
I have not had a hammer, nor has there been a spot for me to hammer.
Oh, you shouldn't do that because
Yeah.
like, ooh, what if other enemies spawned there? I was getting ready to do something clever, and then I realized that, you know, being clever is how you make a fool out of yourself in a randomizer.
The turnpike would have been faster.
Again, that felt pretty fast.
I had a gold split on the first level. The first level was 3 minutes. It was only like 3 minutes.
I'm just looking for a bridge right now. Hoping I got lucky. This swamp.
Jesus.
What is this Hotfoot doing? God damn it.
I don't know, but I've never
Making your
struggled
day
with the seed
miserable.
as much as I'm struggling with this one. Like, I can't keep a fucking power up. I've never had more than one power up in my inventory at any given time.
Oh, I'm full speed strats trying to get rid of power-ups. Shit. But no, I'm thinking here, one of these days, I gotta do a full series playthrough of the new Super Mario Bros. See what I've been missing for the past 2 decades.
I did a full playthrough of the DS one on my YouTube channel, and it is my most popular series.
It wasn't a bridge.
In fact, the final episode I did of it, which was a multiplayer episode, is my most viewed video of all time.
I'm not going to be doing a full playthrough of the game, I think, because if I recall correctly, like I said, I've never played them, but I've seen bits and pieces here and there. It's got more of like the Mario World style, where there's like secret exits or secret worlds, and it also is the series that introduced the like star coins into the mix, where you need to get a certain number of them to pass certain levels. Am I crazy about that?
No, that's right.
Nice.
Damn it!
I think all of them from Wii onward got rid of requiring the star coins to make general progress, and you only need them for like alternate levels.
Either way, I'm not going to be doing like a full hundo playthrough for myself. That would just be ridiculous. It'd just be like a blind, hey, what's this series about? I've been hearing good things, and I desperately want to get hyped for, the name's already escaped me. I just want to call it Mario in Wonderland.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Wonder, okay, it is Wonder. I'm also down for
Also,
Elephant
I bet you
Mario.
didn't know that Mario was a Alabama fan.
Say what?
Mario's an Alabama fan.
How do you get
Turns
to
into
that?
an elephant. Did you miss the part where he turned into an elephant?
No, I don't know nothing about Mario Wonderland or Mario Wonder or whatever you're talking about. I'm sorry, I'm out of the loop on that one.
Yeah,
well,
new
in
power
the
up is
trailer, he turns into an elephant.
Okay.
yeah. So the
Yeah, sorry, I
capsule
caught
is
that. I didn't catch that. Makes sense now that you're saying it. I just didn't catch. I didn't.
It's
see
the
trailer or
elephant
anything
suit
like
now.
that.
I'm gonna be honest, the other big news for me from that Nintendo showcase was that we're getting a sequel to WarioWare Smooth Moves, which was not on my bingo card anytime soon.
Super Mario RPG was not on my bingo card.
Yeah.
No, I did not expect that. That was a big shocker to me. I never would have expected
thought that would get a remake.
I've had an inkling about that for a hot minute ever since they redid Link's Awakening in that style, and I was like, that's real close to Mario RPG style.
That's not the same style.
It's the same like tilt-shifted photography. Everyone's a little
like it
scrunkly.
To me.
It doesn't look at all.
I don't agree. Yeah, it doesn't look at anything. What I saw of it didn't look anything like the Link's Awakening.
No.
They feel like the scrunkly off-brand.
Link's Awakening was a 3D-ification of Game Boy graphics.
Yeah, basically.
It became very, very charming. And this is just Mario RPG as it would have looked if they had the technology back in, what year was that, 1995?
I don't need to think about that.
I mean, I didn't really care for the way they did the art in the remake. That was the only thing that kind of didn't appeal to me that much. I really didn't like the way it looked.
I love a scrunklier looking Mario.
Looks strange.
Oh, it's great. I want Mario to go off model more. I want them to really
as far as Mario RPG,
squish
I've
their
only seen a couple
proportions.
screenshots of it, so I don't have a good frame of reference for what it's ultimately going to look like. But what I saw of it didn't look like the the Link's Awakening one to me.
I think I'm hearing Dan agree with me of like more cartoony Mario, right?
More off-model Mario.
Yeah. Let's get him scrunkly.
I really liked a lot of the stuff that they were doing character design-wise in Mario Wonder. And also, not just that, just like I really like the level aesthetics. It's like it really felt like they're willing to try something new instead of just giving us yet another new Super Mario Brothers. So that's why I'm excited for it.
Oh, and the animation on it too was just
like his little wiggly
expressive.
legs when he runs.
Dude, yeah.
Like I said, this is the new Super Mario Brothers 2.
What the bleeding heck am I doing here?
Bleeding neck.
Oh, it's not great. It's not great out here. I'm having a bad time.
I don't know. I
don't think you're as bad a time as I'm having.
Jesus.
Are we all sucking?
I can't get past this fucking hammer brother.
Duck under them.
No, you can't. It's the fucking boomerang guys, and they keep spawning on the bottom and won't jump to the top. I can't. They keep spawning on the fucking bottom and won't jump over. Won't jump up, so there's not fucking shit I can do about it. And then to make matters worse, it keeps spawning a fucking lava thing. There's a game over. That one doesn't really hurt me as a game over.
I'm gonna need this guy to be like any. Oh, come on.
Anywhere else but here.
Yeah, any. Nope. Jumped directly into the waffle. It was a bad
This
time.
level is
you're the Waffle King. Aren't you supposed to do that?
No, I don't make good waffles. I don't have a good waffle maker. I can occasionally pan a cake, but you don't want me near the waffles. Again,
waffles are easier than pancakes. You just put the batter in an iron and wait till it's done.
Well, heck, you put me here now, didn't you?
Dang.
I literally had to eat a Tanuki suit just to get through that. And the only reason I had the Tanuki suits because I got an end spade and happened to get 2 of them.
Take that, Lakitu.
I picked the right power-up for this level. Ooh, I picked the right, like, altitude to be coming down there, too.
Coming down.
Could have used that 5-up a minute ago. Actually, I should donate this 5-up over to Bob by the sounds of it.
Nah, I game over it again, so I've got.
I know.
I've got full life count. Yeah. It's all been on Hammer. It's almost all been on Hammer Brothers. I just keep getting like the worst
great levels to waste a power up like this on.
Ooh, did that clean. Now, what the hell am I doing up here? That's what I'm doing up here.
Don't.
Throwing away the time.
Fuck!
Let's play Mario 3 Red. No! Not this one! It's gonna be this one too, isn't it?
Sorry for marging over here.
Oh. Damn it.
God, it's all you fire assholes today too, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. And then the fucking stupid ass Thwomp won't fucking move because he just wants to sit there and not do shit.
Well, I know where you guys are.
I highly doubt that.
Well, maybe they do. There's only one place that has thwomps and fire assholes in it.
No, I've done at least 3 fortresses that have both of those things so far.
Okay, I need you to not today. Fuck me, come on.
Not today, Satan.
Wow, I almost never do that clean.
So I finally put in my order for the Tears of the Kingdom.
That reminds me, I've got a...
Because it is down to $60 on Amazon.
my God.
70 for
What
it.
did it launch at if it's down to 60?
It was 70. Nintendo was like,
Jesus.
everybody else is doing it. We're going to get ours too.
I hate to tell you this, it was 80 something up here. Wow,
Yeah, but y'all have that.
Monopoly money.
That's in y'all's fake money. Yeah.
This,
Yeah.
This is the dumbest fucking thing in the history of dumb things that has ever done.
And I know a lot about dumb.
No, I know a lot about dumb, apparently. Okay, well, I did the big unnecessary, and I wasted a lot of time.
Oh, you did you?
Oh yeah, I wasted a lot of
This
time.
is the bad time. Is like how I ended up this far behind because I haven't wasted time. Like I've made the right decision on every level. It's just
I also made the bad decision that wasted all the time.
I don't know
It
how I'm
sounds
gonna
like
get.
all of us have made the wrong decision.
I don't know how I'm gonna get past this.
I haven't. I've still not made a bad decision the whole one. I've made the right decision every single time.
So that
Well, you
blooper
made a
just
bad
decided.
decision. It game over.
That
That's
blooper
not
just
my
decided
decision.
to fuck right off, which I'm okay with. I'm team bloopers just fucking right off.
Oh, damn it. Double, damn it. You know what? I am going to just game over.
Coin flip.
I'm at least going to kill these Hammer Bros first.
I gotta do that a fucking second time. God damn it.
Yes, see? I knew where you were. I know what you've done.
I still know what you did last summer.
Mm-hmm.
It's this summer that I'm doing it. Last summer I was doing better.
No, we were doing this last summer.
Yeah,
Yes,
last
we
summer
were.
I was doing better. This summer I'm not. Actually, I feel like
get fucking mushroom houses just to have some semblance of power ups.
The Hammer Brother just yeeted off the stage. It's like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
I feel like in all
Fuck it, I'm out.
honesty, this is the best place I've been in my personal life in years. Having a
I
rad
too.
friggin' time of it.
I too am coming out of a slump. Huzzah! I chose correctly.
No! No, you didn't! Stop that!
No, I did. I did choose correctly.
I hate it! I
What are
hate
you-
it for you!
Well, Blau wins.
Yeah, what else is new?
Hitbox shenanigan reworked my way to that time.
Hey, a win's a win, right?
Oh,
Oh, you fly! You
they
fool!
fly now?
They fly now.
Okay. That was messy, but doable.
Me change. Wow, Final Fantasy IV reference. Interesting. That's random, which makes sense.
Oh,
it's Randomizer. I hate doing this.
Ah, damn it. Okay, that was the one up.
Denim, denim, denim.
Doobie doo doo doo. Oh god! Ah. And I'm not just making dumb mistakes.
Hate my input.
Okay, well that hopefully will carry me.
Me.
Juke 'em.
Round 2. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing is broken and everything is fine.
But in the end,
Yeah,
it was
take
not
on good
fine.
authority that everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Wait, we're part of a team here? I thought this was like competitive multiplayer, not cooperative. Am I supposed to be helping you guys this entire time?
No.
Oh, okay, good. Sweet. Whew. I thought it was like making an ass of myself for no reason.
Well, I mean,
No. If I'm making an ass of myself on purpose, it's fine. Kind of like my default modus operandi, you know what I'm saying? Picking up what I'm putting down.
Oh my god. Wow, really?
Well, glad I wasted all that fucking time.
We're just gonna go ahead and game over. I'm not even gonna play around with it. No point in doing that level with 0 lives.
Man, what do all those game overs taste like?
Sadness.
Oh,
salt, probably.
yeah. Can Bob even taste salt anymore? Is it just burned his entire taste buds complete off? I don't know why I collected that. I already had one. Wanted to see what it was. There. That's clean.
Not this level. Shit.
Shit.
I'm gonna have to eat another power up. Fuck me.
They're good for you. They help you grow big and strong. Them's the tasty power-ups.
Thankfully, I had a leaf. Otherwise, I wouldn't have got through this level.
We're not even like done
through
yet.
that.
Oh.
Providing I actually do end up getting through this level. That's
Okay,
still not a
50-50
given.
chance.
I know where you are.
Yeah, I also know how far ahead you are. Grumble. I've lost every coin
Need some
toss
meat.
I've made.
I hear you grumbling.
Man, I got no meat right now for cooking up anything fancy. I'm probably just gonna eat leftover frozen food.
It is payday, and that means today is the first day in like a week that I haven't had to eat ramen noodles.
See, unfortunately, I'm at property taxes are due day, or this
So
week.
you are eating the ramen noodles.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, at least there's several different flavors of ramen noodles, so it doesn't get old. Right?
More to the point, what I'm doing is I'm eating like freezer meals that I have prepared in advance. So I've got myself like lots of like stews and chilies and whatnot.
That's way better than having to rely on ramen noodles. Holy cow, how many times is this Hammer Brother gonna move? That was like 10 times.
Yeah, you had that happen too? Oh man, every once in a while that goes on for a hot minute for me, and I'm like, damn guy, settle down.
Yeah,
Like,
you get the bad run of it where it goes on for like.
I watch a lot of Mitch Firepower, and he complains about getting the 4 move
Yeah,
it's like
all the time.
Man, I hope he never gets one of these.
I've had him go on for a dozen or more. It's stupid.
Yeah, it's a lot of nuts.
It's what it is it's in that big little world where they just go forever and can land back on the square that you were standing on. So they can just lock you into a death spiral.
Well, apparently the worst levels for Hammer Brother movement are World 3, World 5, and World 6.
Yeah. Can you guess what worlds I haven't seen yet? Ooh, everything that's happening here I didn't like.
Can you guess what worlds I haven't seen? Chances are you'll guess at least one of them correct.
World 8. Oh, I didn't guess that one correct. Well, game over, guys.
No, you didn't. I am not in World 8.
Yet. You are in World
Jesus
6,
Christ.
though.
Literally landed on the
I'm
fucking
not in
hot
World
foot.
6.
Oh, then I got a chance.
I can say with all honesty, I am not in World 6.
Why am I dying? Why am I playing so lousily?
I don't know. I missed I had to redo the level for the third time because it just randomly Magic Pixel missed the boom boom when I jumped on
This
top
is
of
why you have to de-louse before every race.
I did. I was doing much better on the D-Louse one than I was on this one.
We're gonna throw a fire
I was
flower
doing
on
infinitely better on the D-Louse one.
there.
This is a cruel level to have Goomba shoes in.
Fuck.
Woo! Almost burned my butt there.
Normally I'm good at small Mario strats as I'm so used to having to do it, but I'm just on tilt on this one.
I wish they had not changed the properties of red versus green piranha plants in Mario 3.
Like, what do you mean?
Well, in Mario Lost Levels, I would say Mario 1, but the red ones weren't in that game. But in Lost Levels, the only difference was the red ones will pop out of the pipe even when you're standing right next to it.
I didn't know that. Okay.
But I guess in Mario 3, even the red ones don't pop out when you're standing right next to the pipe. I guess the difference is the frequency at which they pop out of the pipe. I think the red ones pop out a little more frequently.
Not that any of y'all can see. I just want to point out for the sake of
The viewers
posterity that that in no way in that decision did I metagame. I did not metagame. I died when I didn't want to, and I was like, why the fuck not? I'll go back and do that one.
Yep.
That one fortress.
And you know what?
That. I did not metagame. I was like, I'll go ahead and do it. Why not?
I am all for metagaming based off of commentary. If one of your competitors lets something slip,
I can't stand it. I don't metagame. It's not.
I don't metagame.
I don't care. A win doesn't count if I metagame.
Says the guy who goes pew when he goes down the Tower of Babel or when he drops something in the magma hole.
But I don't care. I don't care if y'all know that. It's y'all's fucking fault if you decide to metagame. I'm saying I don't metagame. I'm not saying I hold you to that standard.
I very much try and run a where people are saying what filters.
Look, Dan, I don't expect anybody else to do it the way I do it. I just don't. I ardently don't metagame, so I don't care if anybody else does.
The problem being is that I only pick up on these references because I'm bringing up the pack. So I hear when Blau goes, "Oh, that's a 50-50 chance," and then I get to a 50-50 chance 10 minutes later, and damn it. Whoa! Whoa!
Bull! Oh, today's Beavis and
I'm gonna
Butthead
need you to
was so
not be
good.
there! God damn you! Fuck! It's fine.
Yeah, we had a great Strange New Worlds today, and Beavis and Butthead was on point.
What is Strange New Worlds?
Star Trek.
Oh! Ooh, holy slow down, Batman.
It's too many little jumpy guys all over the place. I'm telling you.
I just had 2 piranha plants on the screen, and that gave me some massive slowdown for a second.
Yeah, I was like, I realized the castle theme, they go da 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 in my brain. I keep going po-da boo.
Ba-da-da-dum-bum.
That's a really mean place to put a boo. I didn't see that coming.
Whoa! Put a hammer bro there. Jeez.
Shit.
Scared me to death.
Clay Davis. Shit.
There's no way that there's gonna be a bridge there. Oh, you don't say. A bridge? For me? Oh, you shouldn't have. Yeah, I'm playing risky today. I ain't taking any chances.
Risky boots.
Hey, you're in the ground, and you really shouldn't be. Ow. Shit.
Ow.
Hey, that's not where that's supposed to be. Oh, fuck.
Fuck you.
Boom.
Oh, the race is on.
The heat is on. The heat is on. I mean, sure,
Damn
if
it.
you...
That didn't last long.
Oh, really?
The fucking minion! God damn it!
Yeah, I hate minions too.
They're not that bad. Honestly, the Minion movie, pretty okay.
Those are not the minions I'm talking about.
Maybe I really just am the devil's advocate with all my opinions. You know what? Maybe I decided to root for the underdogs.
You should just own it.
He pretty much does. I mean, it's pretty much his opinion. Like, he's not afraid to have any controversial opinions, so.
I'm serious. That first Minion movie's pretty decent, and a rockin' soundtrack, for what it's worth.
I mean, I like the first Despicable Me.
First and second is even pretty decent. Third, can take or leave. The one level where you want...
Now I get a cloud, really? First
Hey,
cloud of the whole seed, and I get it
off of this
now at
cloud.
that point? Yeah, at that point. At that particular point in time. No other point in the seed, or even in that level, that particular point is when I get a cloud. Alright. I see how it's going to be.
So that's how it's gonna be.
No, that's how it's going to be.
Oh, it's gonna be that way?
That's how it's going to be. I see how it's going to be. You got to say it right.
Gotta get the drawl
How
in
it's
there.
gonna gall.
Yeah, that's how it's going to be. All right, I got you.
You have to say it like you're about to go to the Dollar General.
Gentle. Yep.
Uh-oh. Who let
So
the
I don't think I've
Southerners out?
ever. So Blau, I'll be serious. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that seriously. Like I've heard it, but I've always heard it like in parody.
Well, it's like people saying.
I don't think I've ever like I've heard people say Walmart, so the Walmarts a lot. Older people say that.
I've heard stuff like that too. I've never heard Dollar General before.
I've heard it 100 times, but it's always been in joking. Like we
I
joke
tell you
about
what,
it being Dollar General.
I have started saying it in jest so much that I'm afraid that I'm going to start saying it unironically at some point.
Well, but that's how we say it. Is like we say it
Ooh,
purely.
this
We
fucking
say it
level.
purely in a. We say it purely in a joking sense.
Ooh,
So
that's
it's like-
fucking level. Ooh.
I haven't done TFL yet.
I did.
Yeah, I
This
also
sucked.
did TFL, and then
I
I
also
cried
did
about having to
TFL.
do TFL.
God, I'm so far behind. It's not even funny.
Nah, you just metagamed out of having to do TFL. Don't you worry about it.
It was not required.
Okay,
You-
then
you heard-
maybe
you
I
heard
just
us
got
com-
lucky.
You heard us complaining about TFL, and you're like, you know what?
Yeah,
Not
we
today.
all made the bad decision. And
I
that was
haven't seen-
TFL.
Oh, I haven't seen TFL, so.
TFL is the second castle in the Sky World.
Oh,
where
okay. I'd
if
skip
you
that one then,
didn't
yeah.
do the first castle,
Fucking really.
Yeah, I chased that. What of it? I wasted the time. I wasted the time when it counted. I'd waste the time when it counted again. I'd do it 9 times.
You can't stop this man. He's mad, I tell you. Mad!
Show me what's down pipe number 1.
Oh, it's the Monty Hall problem. You got to make sure after you do that, you take pipe number 2 and not pipe number 3.
Well, I have to take the pipe to see what's down it. Kind of the problem. Ah!
Yeah, that is kind of how it works. It's kind of, kind of Schrodinger's pipe. You don't really have much of an option.
Unfortunately, what was down pipe number 1 was, I can't see shit.
That sounds more like a personal problem, but...
Like, see, the other thing is I don't mind metagaming because I'm also pretty off the cuff about where I am in the seats. In case you couldn't tell.
Well, in my case, like, I don't personally do it, but I don't care if anybody else does it. Like, I'm not, that when I do the wee thing, whatever, I just do it because it's fun. I like doing it. I can't help it.
You gotta.
I don't care if somebody knows where I'm at. I don't care if somebody knows where I'm at.
Small joys in life. Okay, where is a pipe that I haven't seen the other side of?
Level 8.
Well, shit.
Where you're at.
Fuck, this is a gross one. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
All right, Dan, get ready.
Fuck you.
I may actually DNF.
How did you get ahead? How did I get ahead of you then?
I mean, I don't know if you're ahead of me.
Are you in level 8?
No.
Then I got ahead of you.
Oh.
I'm just
I was a full level behind you at one point, Dan.
I know,
I'm lost in the ass end of level 8.
I'm failing like hard.
Come on.
Fuck a duck.
Screw a kangaroo.
I'm serious. I'm just crawling around level 8 looking for anything.
I have a whole like rubric to how I do level 8.
It was a nice trolley world 8.
Level 8
definitely comes down to just making the right choice.
Ah! Well, the right choice was not run into lava.
No, I'm pretty sure that's never the right choice.
Seldom is. Well, I don't know. There's certain times in like Bloodstained where, that's the right choice.
Damn, it actually did that for once.
Fuck! I swear I pushed the button.
I never get that lucky. It probably ate your input. The emulator's pretty bad about that.
Do you hear McDole is having some trouble with his controller on the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters, eating or like not registering his controller whatsoever?
Really?
Apparently.
I haven't had that issue. The only thing I don't like is that it really wants you to have I'd rather use this controller, but the Pixel remaster really wants you to use like a modern controller with all the buttons.
Apparently he's using an Xbox. I thought this was days ago, but it was not cooperating for him.
Which Pixel remaster? I mean, I hadn't tried all of them.
Again, I only caught the conversation secondhand ways after it had happened.
Probably Final Fantasy V, I imagine.
Oh, that would make sense, yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, this is a little trolly for level 8, given that other one was a complete dead
It is that time of year, after all.
Yeah, I hear you guys are having some fun. And by fun, I mean
none of us
are
playing.
progress.
None of us are playing it in the group. But yeah, they're trying to do 4 thieves and get through Byblos.
Yeah, I'm going to enjoy that on the quiet days. God damn it! Is this?
Yeah, me
seriously?
too. Like that's gonna be a good background info thing to watch. Cause I'm really curious how they do with it.
Ah, they're mocker.
That's what I get. I think that's where I'm supposed to go in this one. Yep. Okay. For once, I learned a level.
So, in other news, that game that Butters claimed to play in South Park is finally real.
Must not have seen that episode.
I'm not
it
sure.
It was a running joke for a while.
Yeah, I don't know the reference.
I think the first one he mentioned it was in the World of Warcraft episode, but Hello Kitty Island Adventure is a real thing now.
Oh, yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, with that reference, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, I do know the Hello Kitty Island Adventure thing. Yeah,
I didn't realize it was
that. If you'd have led with that, I'd have known what you were talking about.
And it actually looks pretty good. I mean, I guess you can't go wrong making an Animal Crossing with Sanrio characters.
The World of Warcraft episode is one of my favorites. That's just one of the best all-time episodes.
Might be the only company out there that I think could give Pokemon a run for its money on designing mascots.
You know,
Jesus.
I know Hello Kitty gets a lot of flack for being, you know, a girly thing, but there's some really good Hello Kitty games out there. The Roller Rescue on GameCube, pretty good. They also had a Hello Kitty version of the sequel to Balloon Fight that was only on Game Boy over here.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's called Hello Kitty World. I have it, Famicom cart.
Safe for now.
And it's better than playing it on Game Boy because you don't have the screen crunch. It almost feels like the game was originally designed to be an NES game, and for whatever reason got turned into a Game Boy game at the last minute.
Who would make a game with terrible screen crunch so that you can't actually see what's going on half the time? That would be ridiculous.
You know, for all the flack the Mega Man games on Game Boy get, screen crunch is not one of their issues.
Hey Dan, you're gonna want to get ready on time.
We can DNF if you want to, Dan. I got no idea where this is gonna be at level 8, and frankly, I'm kind of.
We can DNF if you want to. We can be left behind by your friends.
I really don't want to do this level. I hate this one more than almost any level in the game.
And time.
I just really don't want to do it. If I had a shot to be Buttface, I'd have kept playing, but.
Ooh. That World 8 sucked. That World 8 was horrendous. The hell was that?
Fuck it. I'm game over and I'm done. DNF me.
Well, you're the one with the DNF powers. With the DNF.
Let me at least see if I can get through. If I get through this level, and
or
then
what's
if
there's
something after it.
DNF new.
Let's find this Let's Racing Time Twitch stream and see where the folks is. Oh, except I have to watch an ad for the new Indiana Jones movie because they're making a 5th Indiana Jones movie.
No, they're not making. I already made it.
No, they're still making it. It's being edited up until the last minute.
No, it's released. I mean, they could edit it in middle of screen, but it's out. It's definitively out.
It looks like.
So that's the. Where the hell is
Dan DNF'd in Iceland over there.
Yes, in World 6.
I did a hammer in there and skipped most of the levels, so I couldn't even tell you what you were dealing with.
I mean, I don't. There's not another. Oh, did I? I went through that. I went through that. I swear to God, I went through that pipe.
Yeah, I knew they're out because I didn't use any hammers in World 8. I had one, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to hang on to this hammer in case there's a lock on Bowser's Castle screen.
I'd had to have had a hammer. I've had one hammer the whole seed, and I used it to get through level 6 pretty quickly. I'm actually made up quite a bit of time in level 6.
I had a hammer, and I used it on the lock in World 3.
That's also
or whatever World 3 was.
Oh, I never had it. I never had one. Like I didn't get one until the very, very end of the game.
I think I hammered World 1 and World. Well, yeah, the first world we were in.
Where the hell were you getting hammers then?
From Hammer Bros. I fought Hammer Bros.
I fought a fuck ton of Hammer Brothers and never got a single hammer from a Hammer Brother.
From our very first world, which let me skip having to do whatever castle was right at the start. And
I just did that straight off, and then like I mean, World 1 only took me like 2.5, 3 minutes.
I prioritize mapping and then trying to work out routes from there. Instead of just beating castles when I come to them, which bit me in the ass when I got to
I usually beat castles when I come to them in World 5 and 7.
I need to actually learn like what the main blockers are per world.
For the most part, I generally beat castles as I go to them just to be on the safe side.
I usually don't unless it looks like it's required, because there's a lot of times where you don't even need to beat a castle. Yeah. There's not always guaranteed to be a lock or a lack of a bridge.
Yeah, I don't skip castles very often.
Right there
I
in
skip
world
every other level that I can, but I don't generally do castles.
I also tend to music box in World 7, so thankfully I had one of them.
Yeah, I had one too. I didn't at that point. I had 0 lives left, and I had 0 lives left and no items, so there wasn't really much of a choice.
That was a game overless seed for me. So if you hadn't game overed, you would have blew right past me, Bob.
Oh, I game overed a ton. That one game over literally cost me any shot.
I was doing all right up until for a while.
That was really unfortunate. That was an unfortunate timed fireball. Like there was literally nothing I could do. It didn't spawn until I jumped, and there was no way to avoid it. Like that was trolly as hell.
The real unfortunate one for me was having to do TFL and then realizing I didn't have to do TFL. And I might add,
I had a pretty clean TFL too. I only died once.
I didn't die at all. I first tried it.
It had the bad formation with the 2 red Venus fire traps.
Damn it.
Yep.
I try and go in there with full power-ups if I can. I use the star, which basically gets me all the way to that double Venus fire traps, and then I just take the hit. I don't try and time it. I don't try and get cheeky with it, because more often than not, I end up in the lava if that's the case.
I used a fire flower.
Because you can't pull a Dan.
Oh, it's so hard to pull a Dan right there. It's the worst.
See, the thing is, I'm rusty. I'm not pulling the Dans like I normally do.
You gotta Dan them a little bit more. It's a Dan all over him.
Oh, magic pixeled him. All right.
That was close, Bob.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have a choice. Like
I know.
Yeah.
Lucky
him.
Lucky his butt has no hitbox.
Yep. It's still not easy to do. There you go. It's time.
Good job.
That's a fucking shitty ass time.
Jorb.
Yeah, that one game over cost me.
What was our final times on that?
Like Blau had 48-21. Buttface was 53-50, and
damn.
Bob was 58-55.
I mean, still under an hour is pretty good by my books for anyone.
Yeah, that was one of the worst seeds I've ever ran. That was a bad one.
Think about how poorly you performed, and think about still the good time you got. Like, that just means that the
I don't think that's a very good time.
Well, what? You're usually shooting for under 50, and you were still under an hour? Give or take 10 minutes is not going to kill
58
you.
58 was a pretty bad time there. Like that one game over cost me over 5 minutes. Like that was just really bad luck. That was the worst possible thing. And I got caught for about 4 or 5 minutes on that one Hammer Brother that I just couldn't. I didn't have power-ups and couldn't get through it.
Anyway, thanks for playing, guys. There will be no stream on Saturday, probably.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be around. Or I'm not planning. I mean, I'm not planning on being around. I'm supposed to go to Gunnersville, so.
Yep. So, thanks for hanging out. Maybe, I mean, I don't know if you guys have 4th of July off or not next week. A Buttface, I know you don't have 4th of July.
I work for a bank. I got it off.
Well, we've got the 1st, so I mean that's good old Canada Day.
Canada Day.
I'm off work until Wednesday.
Because
I took vacation.
Even worse.
I took vacation.
Okay. So we could do a 4th of July patriotic stream.
Yeah,
Is there a video game that's appropriate for the freeing of America?
Are you a bad enough dude to rescue the president?
I was gonna say, if you're gonna pick one,
he's not wrong. That's a good one.
I mean, thank you, Blau.
Yeah, that's Jackal is going up there.
We could do Jeep game.
Jackal's pretty damn patriotic. You ride around on a Jeep shooting rockets and throwing grenades and picking up POWs, you know. Commando. I mean, there's a whole host of them we could do.
Anyway, thanks for playing, and we'll see y'all next time.
See ya.
Bye, everybody.